Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore. I know it's been a while since the last one. Was busy last week, wasn't able to record, but that's okay. This week there's been a lot of improvements. Well, I say a lot of improvements, but it was mainly towards one thing. That hole over there. And the noises you are most likely hearing right now. Yes, I got a villager. I went to a village, brought the villager back. I'm going to be going over to that village to get the second villager here in this video right after we set up our villager breeding area. That way we get as many villagers as we want, along with being able to set up an automatic iron farm with those villagers. I think I have an idea to set up one where I won't have to use any zombies in it. Not sure how it's going to work though, so we'll have to wait for that to come around and see if it actually works. But for the breeder, first of all, because we're going to build this with these items right here, which are going to be needed. The way this is supposed to work is the villagers are supposed to be able to be up at the top of a tower type thing. When they breed, the baby villager will fall down a little tube, which will be what this glass is for, and they'll sit down there until I feel like I need them. Then I should be able to make a minecart go through the area, pick up the villager, and bring the villager to where I need it to be. Hopefully this works. I'm not 100% sure, but it should work. I got it from Tristan. He uses a similar one on our group world, and it works really well on there. So hopefully it'll work just as well on here. I really hope it stops raining soon. Can I sleep through it, or is it not a thunderstorm? It's not a thunderstorm, so we're just going to have to deal with it. Alright. So I am going to go... It's going to be set up over here next to potatoes and stuff. In that little sand patch right there is what's going to be set up. So I'm going to quickly grab all this stuff. And I'll start setting it up. This will be kind of like a tutorial type thing for it, but there'll be like gaps in between. So I'm also watching a tutorial for this, so I'll put a link down for that tutorial down in the description below. So if you guys want to watch off of the main tutorial, you can, or just try and go off of mine. But I'll just head over here, and then we will get this started. Alright, we've started it out, as you can tell, in a different location because there's glass below me. What you do is you start out by you pick any block you want. Glass is preferred because villagers moving through it, they don't take damage when they move through glass. They take damage when they go through other blocks. That's why I'm using glass. You start in like a diamond shape down here on the bottom, so like the 4 right here, and then build it up to where there's 3 blocks of glass on top of each other on each one. So you can make it taller than just the 3 high. If you do, you have to put a water block at the bottom, because when they fall down, they'll take damage. With it being 3 high, when the villagers fall down, they will not take any damage from falling. Alright, little more stuff has been done to this one now. You then put 4 slabs on top of the glass, and then you put a fence in the middle like I did. You gotta make sure it's off of these, the slabs, and not the glass, otherwise it will cause problems. Alright, now it's time to place beds. This one's a little more tricky, because, well, you're on slabs. But what you do is you place beds like this. Oh. Hello, zombie. I don't want you nearby right now. I'm trying to do stuff. Stupid zombie. Die already. Thank you. Alright. With the beds, so I'll get up on here and then up here to do it. You want to make sure the pillow is always connecting to the bottom of the next one, like this. That way the villagers will get up in the correct location, because if they get up in the wrong location, they could, well, fall to their death. So just be very careful when doing this part. Alright, it's turning out time. I'm going to go head to bed real quick, and then we will continue on this, but I have the next portion that we need to do. Just hurry around to bed. Don't want our villager to die is mainly why. Otherwise, I would continue working through the night. But next thing we're going to be using is the 4 trapdoors. And for carpets, I'm going to grab 2 other blocks that would be fairly easy for us to break. So, you know, just like Just 2 extra carpets will work. Alright. Let's head back over here. I do need stuff to be able to get up there now. Let's make a staircase up there. That way the villagers can get up there too. Just quickly just turn this into all stairs and we should be good. Alright. Now we will head back over here. This is probably too many stairs. That's okay though, I need to kind of do this so all work correctly. I'm looking to be a block off, but that is okay. Gotta make it look nice, you know. Villagers be staying here for the rest of their lives, so always gotta make it look nice. Alright, now I'm back up here. So what you want to do is place carpets on top of all the pillows. And then we're going to place 2 carpets right here, so we have a way we can place the trapdoors. You want to place trapdoors off of the middle block. Can I not place it off carpets? Oh, I can. Alright, there we go. Accidentally misplaced this. By putting these trapdoors here, it will trap the villagers in their location so they won't escape. Because if they escape, it'll be bad. Alright, I'll be back with you guys in a sec. Alright, this is now the breeder done. Next is getting the villagers inside, which I'm going to probably be doing it differently than he does in the video. So I'll show you guys how I do that here in a second. Alright, I watched the way the dude in the video did it, and I think I'm going to actually do it that way, unlike what I said previously, because of how easy it looked and how safe it looked. For it, we're going to need rails, obviously. I don't know if I have enough. I think I might have some rails. Let me check. I do. 14. Okay. Probably grab these powered rails too to help them go upwards. We're going to need these sticks, and I do have some iron from doing stuff. Basically going to get him has really got me most of that iron. Let's make some more of this. That should be enough. Then let's go grab some redstone. We're going to need 3 redstone torches. Just to be safe, make sure we have enough power to get them up the hills. And we're going to need to make a minecart also. Minecart, okay. We're going to need to smelt 1 more glass block. So I'm just going to smelt 8, because then I'm not wasting coal. And I'll use the glass for other builds later on. Okay. While this glass is smelting, we will grab the rest of the stuff we need, which we're going to need to make 1 more trapdoor, so we'll just grab these for that. And we're going to need a bunch of other blocks. Okay. So, this fancy thing we made right here is now going to be removed. At least the top part of it is. Because the bottom part we can still use to get our villagers up. Okay. What we're going to want to do is place blocks on top of all this. We're going to want to remove these 2. Oh. Hello, dog. Okay. And then we are going to want to... Okay. And then we are going to want to build all of these up. No, I did it wrong. This is supposed to be built up, yes. But we're going to want to build this up and not this up. Okay, yes. Then we're going to want to connect that over to here. We just bring this straight a little bit. Turn. There, turn right there. And right there. We don't need this block right here. Okay. And then we're going to want rails all the way along this. I'm kind of probably doing this from the wrong way, but that's okay. We'll get it all worked out eventually. And then we're going to try and bring the villager up to here by building paths for it to follow. Let me get some right a little closer. I just don't want to bring it. Right here is going to have to be it, because we need to use powered rails on this part to get the villager up. Which means I'm going to have to remove this, replace it with a normal block, put the redstone torch down, and power it. Did that not work for powering it? Fine. I'll power it down here instead then. Then we'll break that, put powered rail. That should give it enough power to go all the way up, like we need it to. I'm going to put a minecart right here for it. Here, let me check. So I'll be pushing it during this part. And then once we get the powered rails... I know I'm lagging. Yes, it was enough power. Okay. I will now finish getting this set up for the villager, and I'll be with you guys in a second. Okay. I'll show you guys this little last bit of setup that we need to do. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is build like a small platform out here. So we can, well, we don't want a small platform out here actually. We're going to want it to be another block out. So let's do a little parkour to get over to this, but that's okay. We're going to want a trapdoor right here. So when the villager comes up here, there's going to be a glass block right here. When the villager comes up here, obviously it won't take damage from the glass block. I'll break the minecart, and then, oops. The villager will be standing right here, where I can then open the trapdoor and drop the villager down straight into the middle area. We'll do that with both the villagers. That way they're both in there and safe. And after it's all done, you're going to want to make sure you remove all of this excess stuff around it, especially up at the top, because otherwise it'll mess up some of the breeding process stuff. But now it is time to get the villager to come over here. We'll place a glass block right there, so the villager doesn't suffocate when I push a little bit, push him a little bit over to there. Okay, let's just kind of get this all sorted out on one side and then get it all finished. We need more blocks. That's okay, we have plenty of blocks. Just grab a couple more stacks of cobblestone to be safe. And then we will come up here. Finish doing this. We're going to need to do that to it. Off this way. Alright. Yeah, sure, right there. Over here, right there, right there. Okay, we're going to build this up. Right here is already built up to where we need it to be because the beetroots are there. And then finish building this the rest of the way up on this side. Okay. Now on this side we got to make sure there's a 1 block gap the entire time for the villager to walk through. Shouldn't be that hard to do. right there, right there, right there, right there, right here, and then here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Okay, make sure this is all built up. We don't want the villager escaping, so I'm gonna make sure that's 3. And I know this is ugly, but we will remove it eventually. For right now, it has to stay until we get the villagers all sorted. Okay. Now it is time to get the villager to start moving. And let's see how this goes. Okay. So let's hurry back over here to where the villager is. Drop in here. And then we gotta let him free. Which it should be right through this hole. There he is. Come on, Mr. Villager. Come on. Sorry, let me get past you over here on the side of you. There we go. Yes, I know, Mr. Villager. Keep going. Make sure you can't go any farther that way. Okay. Oh, he jumped up. Perfect. Getting the villager to move. Okay. You want to stop right there? I'll block that off while I continue pushing you this way. Yeah, you can't go that way. It's blocked off. Villager. We're up and close and personal now. Go. Move. I know you want to wander, but I have to get you into your safety place. Let's go. There we go. Villager's wandering this way. Stopped again, and like a loser. Put that right there. Sneak behind him. I can't sneak behind him. Go, villager. I don't want to punch him, because then he gets mad at me. We're lagging right now. Okay, we're not lagging anymore. Okay, let me put that right there. Okay. Now, once the villager jumps back up here, which is his only route to go, I'll place the minecart at his feet, and then he'll get in the minecart and we can push him the rest of the way. I know, you're watching me. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Go. Into your spot. Let's go. Well, when the villager gets in the minecart, I'll start the video back up again for you. Stupid villager. Get moving. Now you can't go backwards. No! Pushed you the wrong way. Go forward. One more block. That's all I need you to do. Go forward one more block. If I use water, the rails break, so I can't use water. I do have water on me. Dude, forward. One block. Not that hard. Let's go. One more block. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I know. You're on the thing, though. Perfect. We got him to go. Okay. And it seems he went all the way up by himself. That works for me. Okay. Let's just make sure he's all the way in. He is. Okay. Hop over here. Break the minecart. You want to make sure you're pointing this way when you're breaking the minecart, because otherwise you might hit the villager. No, what? The villager's free. The villager's free. He's heading to my bed. Oh no, he's getting a job. What job do you have now? shepherd. Probably from this. Okay, I did not expect that to happen. Now, where did the villager go? There you are. Well, I need to sleep now. Yes, villager, I know. Okay, Mr. Villager. Okay, now you're stuck again. Stupid villager problems. Okay. Now I need more cobblestone. And I now know I need to place down one more piece of glass up at the top, too. I know, Mr. Villager. Well, when I get this villager finally in its location, we'll go and get the next villager, so. Okay, villager's back up here now. Let's see if we can actually get him into the pipe. What? Oh, the trapdoor's open. That's what's wrong. Yep, and then you fall down again. Like a little nerd. Yeah, you're trapped in there. Okay. Well, I'll be with you guys once I actually fix this problem that was all my fault. Alright, we should be able to get him in the location. Perfect. And then open the trapdoor, and he's in. Okay. Now we gotta do the exact same thing with another one that we go and get from the village. I just fell down. I'm just gonna quickly clean up my mess I've made here, and then we'll go and get that villager. Alright, it is now time for us to set off on a boat over to the village. This is only like, okay, we'll go going over there. I'm not going to show you the entire thing because this video is already 20 minutes long from all the villager struggles we just had. But we will see. I'll show you guys when I get to the village itself. I will show you guys. I'll turn the video back on so you guys can see. So. Alright, we have found the village once again. I do have some pathways through mountains and stuff to get over here. That's why me getting the first villager was not on recording, because I wanted to set up all the pathways and stuff to make it easier on myself. But now we'll grab the second villager, which you look like a perfect candidate. Villager boat. Perfect. And then now we head back to the base to put this villager also in the breeder. And then once we get back to the base, we're going to set up the villager removal mechanism, you can say, down at the bottom of the tube. And that is where we will end this video. And the next video, we will try and set up the Iron Golem farm without, the Iron Golem farm I have an idea about, where it does not have zombies involved. But we'll see how it works out. So see you guys when we get back to base. Alright, so for an example of what these tunnels that I worked on are, this is the biggest one I think. I had a villager with me while I was doing this. So there's a bed right here because I had to sleep on the way in. How I worked doing it, I dug the 2 top pathways for like 100 blocks or so. So the 2 top blocks on both sides for 100 blocks or so. It's more than 100 blocks to get to this corner from the beginning. And then I'd turn around, and start heading back by mining the bottom blocks. And once I got back to the villager, I'd fill the bottom block in with water, as evidenced by there being water here on the bottom. And then I head back to the villager and bring the villager all the way up to where I had just dug to, and then just continue going on and on. It was easily a couple hour process, me doing this entire thing. But it's done now, so we can get our 2 villagers, so we're getting the 2nd villager now. Get the villagers over to the main base, so we can then start breeding and getting iron farms going and stuff like that. Hopefully this will all work out just fine. No casualties on the villagers' end or on my end, because both would be very bad. But I'll see you guys when we get back to the base. And we are now back at base, which perfect for us. You can get this villager into the breeder and then set up the last bit we need and go from there. Let's just quickly park the boat over here in our little parking spot for villagers. I call it the little villager parking spot because this is where I parked the other villager. And then what I did is I went like this to make sure the villager couldn't get out, and then broke the boat. Okay, now we gotta wait for the villager to move into the pit. The villager's now in the pit. Perfect. Now we can remove this. And let's see where the villager's gotten off to already. Already up here. Good job, villager. Alright, well, you've seen this entire process, so I'll see you guys when we're ready to get the I say second part, but final part of the villager breeder done. Alright, the villagers are now loaded in, both of them. Now I'm going to finish cleaning up all of this mess right here, and we'll get to making this final breeding part done. The unloading part, basically. We'll finish that up, and that's where we will end the video. Alright, quickly finishing this up. So down here with the breeder remover, I'll call it, what you do, you remove the bottom block, place a slab on the bottom half, and then powered rails all the way along the bottom. And then on this side, you only need these 2 powered rails right here for it, but I put an extra over here so it actually leaves. I might move it back one, actually. Oh man, lag. I'm just going to move this back 1 block to right there. And then how it works, I'll place a minecart down as an example. So you push it through, and then it goes all the way up and through, and it will pick up any villagers standing on that half slab right there. We're going to need a little staircase up to the villagers, which I'll make right here. Did I place that wrong? I did. But we're going to quickly just build a staircase up here. And I'll show you how you're supposed to feed the villagers, per se. Build that, and then build that. Alright, so staircase up to get up to the villagers. We're gonna get our carrots. Quick little farming of carrots. Almost done. Alright, there we go. Replant the carrots just because that's how this works. I'll finish replanting after. But how it works, go up your little thing to be able to feed the villagers. And then throw the carrots to them. Did they fall down? They did, okay. Throw the carrots to them. And make sure it's on either the carpets or these. That's another stack. They should be good. Alright, so I gave them the stack, and now they're breeding. If you come down here, you'll watch this occur. And then the villager falls. I took a little fall damage because of the slab there, but that's okay. And that's just how this works in general. You just got to make sure you give them food constantly, so I'll just give them a couple more stacks of carrots to be safe. And then now they're good to breed for a little bit. Now I'm going to quickly replace the farm. But that is how our little villager breeder will work for this world. I might upgrade it or do some changes to it eventually. Not likely though, with how much of a struggle happened during this video. But now I'm just going to end the video here while I'm finishing planting these carrots. I hope you all enjoyed. This was a pretty good video. I gotta go sleep. But this is a longer video than the previous ones, which, oh well. I do hope that you all enjoyed this video. A lot of struggle with this one, but we're good. And I will see you all in the next video.